Hey everyone, it's Ray. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, the Hildibrand episodes. In the last episode, we discovered that Gigi has a little bit of a magical quirk where he can restore things to its original state. Broken vases, fixed. His body transformed into a Rogadin, back to normal. Strange things going on with this little mammoth. Manderville mammoth at that. And now Seer has more stuff to say. A gazebo to call our own. Seer may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. When you do, drink deep, my friend. Drink deep. That you stand here before me is proof that Helone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Rei'tan, and before you think to run away, screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. What concerns the esteemed, and now missing and presumed dead, Knights of the Heavansward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began. Yet recently we've heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help we can get, which means, fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on the boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so you want me to scope him out. Praise Helone, for a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't, to Fort Tom's Manor. Alrighty then. Well, once again, back to the last vigil. And let's see how everyone's doing. Hildy? Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman. Why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman? Yo, what's up? Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Rei'tan, good morrow to you both. Do you come as adoring fans or on business? Business, always business, you may rest assured. Then I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery, murder, tax evasion? Evasion? Wait, before you get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit, my beloved Gigi, apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins. Wait, what? Attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls on me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmund, would you? I guess not. But where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle, too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go wherever we please, where the red fern grows or where the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long? I do not care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive, and dangerous if they're not domesticated. Again with this joke. Dangerous indeed, my boy, and besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? I guess. If it's a case you want, you won't need to go far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masking as Knights of the Heavansward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the premise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experience to be so traumatizing that they refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated. and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Since when? Mummy, Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Hrothgar. Oh dear. And leave my beloved boy to play an inspector as well as a father to a bloody mammoth? Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? It was my life's calling to be an inspector. And Gigi is my son. He is a Mandeville man. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at the most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Falls balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from a sorry ass of a father. I trust you lot'll help me keep them out of trouble, right? Trouble? Right then, come along. Seer is terrified, and I'm just trying to deal with it. Well, that could have gone better, and worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Alrighty then. Let's... they're right out here. World-weary maiden. Please, do you think me foolish to fall for their charade? From what I heard of the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavansward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adolfel's face. Oh, wherever could he be? Dead in a ditch, lady. Dead in a ditch, and I'm the one who put the blade to his throat. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone. Waste on those... Ugh. I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhaps I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. Oh, he's not walking in Halone's halls after what he did. But that's just me being bitter towards the Heavansward. For killing my beloved friend. I demand satisfaction, swift and terrible vengeance. How though they prey upon a lady's emotions and to line their pockets with gil. If Sir Charibert was here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. Yeah, Charibert. Fuck him. Alright, Hildy, what do you have to say?
Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us.
Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you only have one grandmother. Second, this is tremendously important. Never, ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise?
Yes, Father, I promise not to call Grandmama Julianne. Greetings, milady.
Oh, ain't you a charmer? And here I was thinking I was going to have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time.
Like that, Papa Hildy?
Ah, my faithful assistants, have you gleaned any new information? Not really. Other than the fact that these women scorned seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is that the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? And you call yourself a Mandeville man? I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek.
Aye, 'tis true. I was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned the chance to meet Sir Velguin, So when they said I could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. When they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, and I looked upon the hideous faces of these so-called Grand Sirs, I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said that they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search.
My lady, I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes.
Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray. And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants, justice waits for no gentleman.
It's all well and good, but I've never even heard of Idleshire, have you?
Yeah, it's in the Dravanian Forelands. Oh, Hinterlands, I mean.
You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian Hinterlands? Right now, just like that?
I can warp there. Oh, I guess you guys have to walk. Alright. Warp into Idleshire. Alrighty, let's go and see all about them. This is one of the few places where you can ride your mount in, and I like that. But I just wanted to walk. Here we go. What does Julian have to say?
Ah, bloody waste of time.
So that was a harrowing journey during which I felt certain I would die horribly, or at least be forced to part ways with my precious bits. Did you really think you were going to get your dick chopped off by a dragon? Seriously?
Ooh, can I keep one? I promise I'll walk him and feed him and put fresh herbs in his mask every day?
Nashu, we treat the goblins like friends, not pets.
This place feels somehow familiar, but I can't possibly have come here before, right?
Oh, we've got a small lead. Truly, this is a magnificent settlement. This is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her uplandering gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones.
But they were no match for Lady Julian and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again.
God's sakes, Hildy, except in Rei'tan, this lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense, I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistants or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector sense tells me that one of them has the knowledge of the false knights we seek. Careful, you almost kicked my corgis here. Let's speed this up a little. Alright, loud jocks.
Oh yes! Loud Jocks knows of Grand Sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep the souls, mingle with Globby Flock. But each to own, Loud Jocks says no questions, only Jingly sign.
Alright. Let's keep moving. Okay, Hildibrand's talking. There's Julian just sitting there. Oh, you must be talking about them Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Paid visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Exceedingly experienced treasure hunter.
Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs, south of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them crock-eyed.
It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman?
What? Look behind you, a three-headed Gubu! Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Yeah, that was the old woman we were just talking to. That's odd that she's here. Alright, Hildy, what do you got? If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. I got something for you. The Grandsirs are holed up in the building to the south of the markets? Good show, Rei'tan. There, that's the one. Come, let us inform the others. Would seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then. Alright.
Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you, me, and Mom and Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here.
You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute for the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in?
As I live in Hildibrand Questline, Maximilian Vanderbilt.
Could it be? I say, could that be Slofik's coin toss? You know this Gabi, Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slofix was my very first employer.
When traveling through Heavansward long ago, Gabbyflock was waylaid by upland bird bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness he finds Uplander bandits and brings much baggy boom, and returns to Goodly Gobby's missing goods and great justice. Henceforth Slofix gains new appreciation for Uplanders. But for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One that might even claim Hildy, a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is.
Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and, as they say, boom gobby doom.
Or, no busy deals for the wicked.
No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slofix, just look at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes.
Gabbyflock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slofix is here to offer hand lending.
Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice.
Why sell for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in heirs and Slofix happy to evict them.
But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women.
Fraud? In Slofix's egalitarian utopia? This he will not abide. And the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grandsirs. No need for jingly shine either.
Well then.
Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own.
Well, you got a new home in Idleshire. When are we going to get housing here? I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slofix. Thank you.
No near the teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gabbyflock is possessed of a moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy your gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Grandsirs.
I love the goblins. They're so sweet. And silly.
Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it?
I can think of no other way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of the new home's former tenants. Come, let's go and purchase some paint together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now he's gotten himself a sodden gazebo? Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing being a father. Julian, just accept it. I know you're an angry mother and you don't like to talk about your age. Just let it be. Aw, cute. Keep looking. Oh, we're doing this thing again. Oh, that's cute. Julian's ready to beat someone to death. Aww. That is cute. Hey, even Sear's clapping. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need a lot more paint. That is still fucking adorable. Alrighty. Don't trust anyone over 60. Hildibrand has never been a patient man. Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could go with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior from my adoring fans, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or just maybe, they're the Grand Bloody Sirs. Come on, they're getting away. Alright, let's follow them. Alrighty, let's keep a move on. Kinda zoned out for a second there. Gigi, what are you doing here?
They went that way, to the right. I'll catch up on to you all soon. Go, just go.
Aww, poor thing. Alright, cross the front bridge. And keep bloody moving. Here we go. Julian? Spare the flaming rods, spoil the milksop. Fear take me, I haven't run like that since Sir Charibert chased me up and down the steps of faith, brandishing a flaming... Wait, there's Gigi. Where could those two have gotten to? Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions! You have nowhere to run! Reveal yourself at once! I shall not ask you again. Come forth, Grand Sirs. Name yourself and answer for your misdeeds. Bunch of old crones. Slayer of 1,000,000 worms, the silver spear which had pierced the very heavens! Orland! Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated the maladies save senescence and incontinence. Consmart!
Grand says, Excelsior!
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Mayhap both. What are these old fogies doing here?
Grandsires, Grand says, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor defenseless innocents, and that you see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourself into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy! You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds.
Really, just going with the Dragoon limit break, eh? Not you.
You will rue this day and rue it hard! Gods, how I've missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down.
Oh god.
Do mine eyes deceive? Pixie of my heart, descended from Helone's halls to guide me to her bosom?
Guessing that's your wife?
My beloved, my everything. Long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher! Higher, higher, higher!
I think he's suffering a bit of blood loss from the... got a little too dizzy up there. He fucking died. Not really, but kinda. I mean...
Orland! Orland! Orland!
He got the Hildibrand treatment.
Alas, poor Orland.
I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man, chicanery and an attempted murder notwithstanding. Sure. Flashing back. And he thinks the rush of adrenaline just made him pass out. Boom! I forgot they show that. Wait, I've seen this before, all too recently. Yes, anyway, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. You all up there, old man?
Oh, you are referring to me. I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, I'll get on that. Get right on that. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite. Oh wait, that's no good. Let me see.
Something rather less controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pep. Vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. And smite my foes! Foes? I thought you were friends.
I think it's best your bedtime, Grandpa. You know he's just twitching.
Saint Renette buggered me with a bleeding cable. My back! My back! Would seem I underestimated you lot.
That makes two of us?
Enough! Leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth?
Gigi! But when? How?
I thought I recognized you, first in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Bearer of faces fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which has received kings and queens, Doris! You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not seen through your ridiculous disguises.
And yet here you are, so effortlessly laid and lured to our trap. Damn it. Sorry. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful, mind. My companions are hardly cut for life on the road. All has been in preparation of this moment. The parties, the petty schemes from the first. The objective of this grand design has been this singular mammoth.
I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way...
We have no desire to hurt the boy, but we require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth.
Confound it, I can't see!
Damn, they're very slowly getting away. There's the twitch.
Papa Hildy.
Gigi! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you.
We could literally just follow them. We could literally go right now. We could literally just walk to them. See her? Remind me again why we didn't just, Julian? Fine job you did protecting that mammoth of his, eh? Nashu? You think they're headed for the old mill? If not, can we go anyway? I haven't had cider in ages. What? What are you talking about, Nashu?
'Twill strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the Grand Sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi's in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again?
I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Razat by now. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an adamantoise's pace. Little Milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. Yes. Huh. That's what my mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. Sherry Bear was your fucking mentor, wasn't he? Oh boy. Well, let's keep going. They're right here, and I can be right here. Okay. Oh boy. We mustn't act rashly. If they realize they're being watched, they may attempt to flee again, very slowly. Julian,
Let me guess, wondering why I haven't gone and smacked them upside the head and put an end to this rubbish, eh? There's a time for cracking skulls, and there's a time for letting your innocent son, your idiot son of a son, deal with his troubles on his own. That's why. Alright. Playing the tough mother role. I think he's sleeping, or just resting his eyes? So it seems that the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic. And how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush the wizened dragoon. Take him hostage and demand an exchange. Inquisitor Seer, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Rei'tan will stalk and subdue the Grand Sirs and then relieve him of his armor. I'm sorry, what? I was stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage. Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Rei'tan. Fine. Seriously? Why do I have to do this? Alright, let's find the old bastard. Here he is.
Ah, I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulder, young man? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gonspot can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps.
Okay. Oh boy.
Truly, young man, you are a saint.
Yeah, sure. Let's get this off ya.
Oh, I swear the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right, right. I should be seated to better receive your tender administrations.
Okay. Oh boy.
Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little pigsney used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, don't be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly. Make me forget my troubles.
Once again, I'm forced to massage another man like this, and you are definitely not my type.
Harder, harder. Higher, higher. Close your eyes and dream.
The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. With the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabaton and breeches, leaving the sleepy old man exposed to the elements and the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled mortals. May he rest in peace. And this, my friends, is where you get the moniker of Stealer of Pants. You stole an old man's pants off him. I hope you're proud of yourself. Hey, Hildy. Ah, my stalwart assistant, by your return I gather you have taken care of the dragoon, and by taking care of, I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, while returning the equipment I require. Alright, here you go. Capital! Then without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. O ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to the magnificent display of Mandervillian guile and subterfuge. Oh boy.
Hey, Is it time for dinner yet?
We just ate, you daft bugger. Where the hell's Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it.
Seriously, put Gonspart in a fucking home. He's not supposed to be out like this. Oh god. Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I have returned. Jesus Christ. Oh, bollocks.
It's about time.
Okay, no, that's bollocks. Agreed.
Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes.
Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. His behavior unbecoming of a gentleman to keep children in cages.
What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's going to get away.
No, he will not, see? Still here within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury, take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. Oh no. I'm cold, and there are mobiles after me. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be unless... This is it. This is the moment when life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pixney, we'll be together at last. God damn it.
Imposter! How dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush! God damn it.
Ye gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi. Come with me. Vivi, wait! My son, what has gotten into you?
Vivi, where have I heard that name before?
Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. Creation of the great Charlian Archmagus Quan.
Quan, I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world.
What? What exactly do you remember, my son?
Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me.
He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died, all alone.
Aw. Turn back the hands of time? Then what we witnessed in the Crozier with the Duke's priceless face, that power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know all of this? You couldn't have possibly been associates with this Archmagus Quan.
We found his journals during one of our many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime. With fortunes to match, no soldier has the strength to triumph over time. Before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime. A second lifetime, as it were. A mammoth with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime state. To turn back time with its temporal magic and give us back our misspent youth.
Fury, take me, this is also... I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy.
We knew where to look, even. With the journals, we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance, or a second chance, was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we shall help you unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magic. Not only could you make us young again, but you could even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi.
Impossible! No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse. But I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait! What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? Are you not a Manderville? You are a Manderville mammoth!
You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try.
Aw, poor little thing. What are you doing? They're getting away! We have to stop them! Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So, that's the end of that chapter, eh? You giving up and coming back home? I too made a decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from the singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. Aye, it falls on me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path, and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead.
That last line.
Inquisitor Seer, I must applaud your dedication to your work and cannot thank you enough for all that you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear that if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that it might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers,
might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them.
I knew you would understand. Right then, there's no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans.
I suppose it'd have been a shame if he'd given up that easily, though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth really's got the power to make them young again, then... Oh, I don't like that thought. Also, Julian, you're probably in your mid to late 40s, maybe 50s. You look like you're fucking 25. You are fine as it is. Anyway, Seer? I said I'd suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that mammoth and its powers. In Ishgard. Alright. Well, let's go back to Foundation and talk with Seer. Alright, Seer, what do you have to say? Ah, I see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlian origin, and I had a mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that? As if to imply my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Rei'tan. That will be all. Alrighty. Be careful, Seer. And once again, we got our ending credits for this act. Oh, Gigi's in the cage. The Grand Sirs. My pig's knee. Oh, good lord. Alrighty. Well, that's it for this act. We've got one more act to go. This is actually one act shorter than the previous Hildibrand series. It's a little short, but I think it's a sweet one. It's not as over-the-top hilarious as some of the stuff in the base ARR one is, but I'm enjoying it, and it's got a sweet story to it. Hildibrand's all about the heart. It's always about the heart. Never forget the heart. Anyway, that's it for this episode. So until next time, this has been Ray, signing out. Later, guys, and have a good day.